How's everybody doing? This is one of my favorite new songs, you guys. Hey, Booyah, Maureen, Sheepishness, Melody, Wesley, Lexi, Ellis Pierre, Danny, Little Dutchy, Brat the Kitty Cat. Hey, Alice and Tori, Jezza May and Kevin, Elizabeth Stein. Hey, everybody, how's it going? May your fleur, which I'm sure I say wrong every time, I'm so sorry. Ooh, Sean's turning us duck. You don't. Okay, we're playing with the lights. Just bear with me while I completely fade away. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Marjorie. How's everybody doing? Hi, James. What are you up to today? Happy Friday. Yay, yay, yay. I've had a busy day today so far. I just love this song, you guys. Kendrick Lamar, Love.
Making you glow.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind the glow. It's also probably because I don't have makeup on.
No, I think it's the light stand.
Oh, you got your fidget. Somebody got their fidget cube? Oh, yay. Oh, someone stole it already, Brittany? What? What? Thanks for inviting your fans, Carly. Remember to let everybody know that we're going live now, because I know some people, like I say every time, have trouble with the time zones. I'm on Pacific Standard Time, people. So, anyways, today I have some very good news. I have been putting off filming the videos for the workbook because it's a lot, and then I wanted to update, remember my Patreon intro, like welcome to my Patreon page video, and thank you, because that one's like over a year old, and I got those done today. Whoop 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 whoop. What been so productive. And then I also filmed the rest of the, oh honey, Sean's at the casino. But then I also filmed the videos for Patreon, those extra videos that you get each and every month. We had 6 of them. So I hope you like those. So I'll be editing all that stuff this weekend and getting that all up. So today's a good day. I can't believe someone stole that, Brittany. What a jerk. Thanks, Allie L. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Oh, you guys, what is it? Don't worry. I've got it. The cowbell. Ooh. Thanks, Cher. Ooh. She is hitting us out of the park right away, right from the get. Yay, yay, yay. Ooh. Sean's ready with the cowbell music. DJ Sean is on the mix. Hi, Steffi. Thank you, Cher. Woo, woo, woo. So for any of you, if you are a Patreon patron, by the end of tonight, because I'm going to order, because I have to order the t-shirts to be made for our Patreon t-shirts, so you have to let me know by the end of this live stream if you're wanting the t-shirt, if you're one of those people that I've messaged. I have all of your names so far. We have quite a few people who've already let me know. Don't worry, you're on the list. So yeah, just make sure that you do that. The to-do list is looking good, Wesley. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. Yes, goals today. Goals today. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't get my notes out like I normally do. Okay. Hi, Hannah. Hey. Okay. So, you guys, we haven't even set any goals. Woo, Nick Jester. Woo. Thank you, Nick Jester. Yay. The confetti box. I love it. Oh, thanks, Letitia. Sean is really cracking himself up over there watching that Saturday Night Live skit again. Woo. You guys, it's so exciting. Okay, the excitement is real. I know, what a great way to end the week. I agree. And just so you know, we'll be on for 2 hours today, but I have to stop right at 5 because then I'm doing a hangout with one of our Patreon patrons. If you don't know some of... What? Oh, what is happening? More cowbell. Whoa. Thanks, Ava. Yay. Whoa. Thank you. Wow, you guys. We are in it already. Thank you, Cher. Thank you, Nijester. Thank you, Ava. Is it? Ooh. Whoa. And I'm probably talking really loud. I realize because I remember I don't have to scream because I have a really good...
Got a new microphone.
Poor headphone user. I'm sorry. I get excited. I'm so sorry. Just turn down those headphones. I can't help myself. I get very loud. Thanks, Jennifer. And Jenna is missing for the likes. Woo. Okay. Oh, thank you, MW Jones. Happy Friday to you. Thank you, Wesley, for the likes. You guys, this is out of control. Okay, so at 100,000, do we want to do... Oh, dropped my pad of paper. So much excitement. Do we want to do a giveaway at 100K? Oh, my God, you guys, it's out of control. Woo, woo, woo. Thanks, Keely. I know. Confetti boxes. We've had like, what, 3 or 4? 4. Ava, Cher, Knit Jester, and BD. 4. Sean cannot get over the cowbell. More cowbell. Okay.
If you hit 5 confetti boxes, I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know. We have to set our goal.
Let's get serious first.
Okay, 100K, which we're almost there, so we got to hit it quick. What do we want it to be? I'm looking in the chat. Oh my God, we've got another one. Headphone users, pull them out. Thank you, Aaron. Yay, 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 yay. Woo, woo, woo. Today is off the hook. Or what is it the cool kids say? It's lit. Is that a thing? I don't even really know what that means. Woo, woo, woo. We're almost to 100,000. Thank you, Aaron. You guys, this is crazy.
We're not even going to show today. We're just going to ring the cowbell.
We're just going to ring the cowbell all day. Oh, Jessa May got her hat. I saw the picture that you put on Etsy. I love it. Thanks, Ava. Is it Eva or Ava? I've been saying, I don't know. I just had somebody, I had Daly tell me that I have been saying her name right, so I know I ask a lot. But I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Hi, Rachel. I'm good. How are you? Ooh, thanks for the likes, DK and Ava, Olivia, everybody. Ooh, oh, and Sarah got her hat. Yay, 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 yay. Okay. Oh, I have to take a breath. Unicorn Hair and Lattes, if we hit number 1, we should have the same goal of a one-on-one with Kenyon needing support. Oh, we could do that. Okay, so let's... Confetti boxes replace the cannon. Oh, thanks, Knit Jester, for the update. I love all the things YouNow. I like when they have the new ones. Do they still have the tomato? Because I love the tomato. Okay, 100K because we're... Tomato? Tomato. Sean's so funny. Okay, let's see. So, the cannon was still the best, agreed. 200K karaoke? Yes, of course, Eleanor. I'm writing that down now. 200K is karaoke. Oh, we are. I know we're always the first in advice. Do you guys think I should switch over? Thanks, Champagne Supernova. Should I switch over to girls? Think that would like broaden our audience, or do we just like it the way it is? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you guys for all the likes. Oh my God. Okay, so 2K is karaoke. 100K we're doing a giveaway, right?
Yeah, well, you're gonna have a giveaway in like 20 seconds.
I know, that's why I'm like, we've got to interpretive cowbell dance. That's awesome. Okay, keep it as it is. Okay, Sophie Joe. I agree. Okay, I like it how it is. Yeah, it could be a lot more people, I think. And I don't know if that's overwhelming. There's already 244 of us, so yay. Okay, thanks, Cher. And Maddie's asking, how do we win a giveaway? Oh, we're already at 100K. Thank you, Letitia. Yay. I don't want to get it too... Oh, it's caught. I was like, I don't know why it's not... There we go. It's not ding-a-ling like it usually does. But when a giveaway, we just kind of pick somebody and we randomly decide as a... Ooh, Becky L, new subscriber. Yay. So we're going to pick somebody. Who do we think should get the giveaway? First of all, I can go through the giveaways. Oh, bye, Jenna. I'm glad you're able to hang out for a bit. But we pick somebody and then I send a giveaway their way. Sometimes a little post-it note of some sort. Pick me. Sarah wants it. Emilio. Oh, Eddie wants it. Elizabeth, she loves giveaways. Hoo. What do we think? Ava for the giveaway? Has Ava won anything yet? And Ashley? Sarah? What are we saying? Who should it be? Sarah Hera? Sophie? Okay. Sarah, everybody's saying Sarah. So which Sarah? I have to know which Sarah Harris. I have to see her. Is she here? Because I haven't seen her in the chat. I'm looking. Eddie wants it. Green-Eyed wants it. Zeno wants it. Ranny Lumos or Ronnie Lumos wants it. Somebody said Ava. Who do we think? You guys? Okay. You know what? I am going to decide. I'm going to send it to Sarah. And it's going to be Sarah A. But I'm looking for what her name is on here. Oh, it is Sarah Harris. I think of you as Sarah A. I'm going to send it to Sarah A. So Sarah A wins. And I'll tell you why. I hope Sarah doesn't mind me sharing. But I won't even share the full story. Sarah just did something very nice for a fellow Kenyan today. And I think it's very sweet of her. And so she deserves a giveaway. Because, you know, you got to spread the love. And she was already doing something. Ooh, sometimes the focus, it gets mad at me. Woo, 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 Sarah. Sarah, you win. And I already have your address, so I can send it out to you. But what should we give Sarah? Because she was spreading love already. So, Sean says I'm shouting. I get excited. I'm sorry. Okay, we're already 26. So, Sarah, what would you like? We have all sorts of things. We have the little zipper guys. Remember these? That are filled with the...
I love that.
The twistable... Sean really...
It looks like teeth.
I know, it is a little busy. So we have little crayon twistables. Thanks, Michelle H. Woo, woo. You guys, we got to 100K in like 9 minutes. That's got to break some records. Hi, Jenny Bean. Hey, hey, hey. We have some fidget toys. We have some t-shirts, but I think you already got a t-shirt, didn't you? Thanks, Michelle H. Woo, woo. We got some cute doggy socks. We got the mermaid pillow things. You remember those? There's 4 of them, and they're all different kinds of colors with the sequins. Thanks, M.W. Jones. There's bunches of fidget toys. There's the hat that Jen Asbell knitted for us. Thank you, Jen. 8 min. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, M.W. Jones, for smashing that like button. We got another dog, another sock. What do we think? There will be a mail haul, Danny, but I only have one thing. I didn't get to go. I know I have like 4 packages there right now, but I didn't get to go. And when I tried to go the other night, they had already closed. So that happens. And then we have coloring books. We have those little edamame squeezy things. We got some nail art applique things. We've got all sorts of stuff. Sarah, any idea what sounds fun to you? What would brighten your day? Oh, we also have, not that I'm only selling socks, but...
Thanks, Cher.
Thanks, Cher.
Oh,
woo, woo, woo. Well, Sharon. So, Cher.
Yeah.
What do we think? Let us know, Sarah. That's the stuff that I have for you today. We also have, you already got a head massager, so we also have a couple of those still left. And that's about it. Tons of fidget toys. We got
socks of your choosing.
Socks of my choosing. Okay. Okay, I can do that.
Done.
Done. Done and done. I think I'm going to send you 2 pairs. Just because,
2 pairs.
Who doesn't want 2 pairs? Okay, socks. I'm writing my notes. Okay, so we have 100K. It's a giveaway. We've done that. Woo woo. Thanks, Jodkins. Am I saying that right? And 200K's karaoke. What do we want to... Of course, Sarah, thank you for being just such a wonderful, lovely person. What do we want our other goals to be? So we have... Do we want... Whoa, you guys! Oh, my God!
Guess what?
Sorry, I should have warned you about the headphones. Yeah. I tried to shake it off. I think it gets a little loud. Thanks, Jezame. Woo woo. Thanks, BD, for all the likes. Sean is really loving the cowbell thing. Okay, we're 115,000. Thanks, M.W. Jones. You guys, this is crazy. Oh, cards again, Ashley. Okay, so we want to do 300K? That seems like a lot. Do you think we can hit it? Wasabi challenge. I don't know if Sandy says.
Wasabi challenge.
Sean totally would do that. Ooh, Keely, thank you.
I wouldn't do it well, but okay.
The cowbell, Eloise, the cowbell started out as just, I think it was just because I was like, I feel like I need something to do, and Sean would turn on a sound, and then Sophie sent us said cowbell, but she thought in her defense that it was going to be teeny.
Sound.
Oh, the cannon. Oh, Sean can get a cannon sound.
I can get a cannon going.
Sean can get one going.
I thought no one would ever
ask. But it's a necklace. Sean said, I thought no one would ever ask.
Ooh, subscriber only chat. That's interesting. What's that mean?
I don't. Oh, subscriber. Oh, you can turn it on. Subscriber only chat.
Just tip $1,000.
Oh, thank you, NN333. Woo, 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 woo. So, Rachel, we can do that. Do we want to do it? Okay. So, how many? I have to think for a sec. So, we could do subscriber only chat for 5 minutes or something. Oh, Sherry, you can't get it. Oh, Daily, we got a new Patreon patron. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, Wes. Okay, Sean comes on at 200K. We already are doing the karaoke at 2K. If we do... Okay, hold on. I'm writing down the ideas. Subscriber only chat at 300K. Is that fair for 5 minutes? Is That I don't even know how to really. Thank you for all the likes. How do we want to do that? I know, and then that like limits some people, but it's only for a short period of time. And if we get to like a high enough level,
Well, if you do, how about this?
Yes, I'm listening.
If you do 300K, you stay on for an extra half an hour.
I can't.
Oh shoot.
I have a hangout.
Yep.
I legitimately can't. Thanks,
Right.
BD. Woo.
So let's get into the questions, shall we?
350 who plays a song on the guitar. Oh, Sarah, I'd have to practice. It's been a while, you guys. It's been a hot minute since I played. Oh, and Justin B Vlogs. I do 2 live streams a week. So I do one on Wednesdays and one on Fridays. If we get 10 cannon, well, it's not cannons anymore, but we do 10 box confetti, we'll call it, I guess. Which we already have 5.
Bombs.
We already have 5, right? Because we have BD gave one, Cher gave one. Woo, 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 new subscriber. Hey, NN333. I think we already have 5 because we have BD gave 2, Cher, Knit Jester, Ava. Yes, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if we get 10, what do we want to do? What would that be? Thanks, Ava. And thank you for letting me know. You said, well, in German it's pronounced differently, but how you say it, it's fine. Okay, good. Oh, Champagne Supernova says, Kenyan Calendar 2018 giveaway prize. Win a chance to design a month. Oh, that's an interesting idea. How interesting. That could be cool. Do you guys want a Kenyan calendar that then we make and then we could, I don't know how I guess we could put it on, because how do we get it to you, I guess? That's a good question. Okay, let's see. We can keep talking about, I want to design June. I know. It was your birthday, Sophie, right? Is that why? Maybe I sell it on the website or I could sell it on Etsy. Yeah, I could do that. We could make a calendar. That would be cool. Okay, thanks, Ava. So, okay, we like the Kenyan calendar. Well, let's keep talking about that because I have to figure out the logistics of that because I think you can make them through, there's some online things of ways that we can make them and print them and stuff like that. So we'll figure it out, but not yet. Oh yeah, 12 new, woo, Angela, new subscriber. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, let's get it together. We're almost to 150K. Thanks, Sarah, for the likes. Cards at 10 boxes. Yeah, we can do cards. Let's do 5 cards. That's a good idea, Hannah. Okay, so if we have 5 box confettis, and if we get 10, then I send out 5 cards to some random Kenyans, which I put those other ones in the mail. Thanks, Autumn and BD. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so, and we'll keep talking about the calendar. But so we have 100K, we did a giveaway. 200K, I karaoke. I think karaoke and another giveaway at 200K. 300K is a subscriber-only chat for 5 minutes. And we get 10 box confettis. We send out 5 cards to our Kenyans. Does that sound fair? Eloise, I'm going to be on until 5 p.m. Okay, bye, Ava. She already has to go. She says, sadly, I already have to go. Well, thanks for hanging out for as long as you could. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. And then if we get to number 1, as you know, we throw some confetti around in here. I've got it waiting. The popper. Oh, my God. We got another one. Woo, 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 woo. Thanks, Cher. Yay. Here's another box. I guess hit the deck. Sean's doing the cannon noises. Thank you, Cher. Yay. The cowbell headache is real. I'm sorry, sheepishness. When you see a box coming, then just maybe plug your ears. Okay, so that's number 6. We're
7,
almost.
she's saying.
Oh, 7?
7.
Oh, yeah, Aaron. Aaron gave one too. I'm sorry, Aaron. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Okay, good night, Issy Love. Says good night from Germany. Hi, Katie. Yeah, 7, not 6. You got it. I wrote down 7. Don't worry. Okay. Let's get into some questions. What?
Let's do some questions. What do we got
That's what I'm
going on?
saying. Yeah.
What's happening?
Every time, Sarah says, every time I see confetti, I think of Emma's song. Oh, yeah. Cute. Oh, Jacqueline got a job, you guys. Woo, 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 woo. Me too, M.W. Jones. Thanks, Champagne Supernova. I love the names. Okay, throw the spaghetti. Okay, let's let's answer. Oh, Sarah's asking, will I be at VidCon California? Thanks, Jennifer A. Woo, woo, woo.
Not only are you going to be there, but you're presenting.
I'm doing a lot of things. Yes, I will be at VidCon Anaheim. I am on a few panels. I'd have to pull up my entire schedule. I will put it on my Facebook, adding that to my to-do list. I'll add all of this information about VidCon California on my Facebook page.
It's done.
Oh, Sean already did it. I don't need to write it down. He's so good, you guys. Isn't he good?
You know what? Speaking of Facebook, who's on Facebook?
Oh, yeah, if you guys are on Facebook, give my page a like. I'm going to try to do more stuff over there because, as you know, YouTube doesn't monetize anything anymore, and they cause a lot of drama for people like me for no reason. And so I think we're going to do some more videos on Facebook that are Facebook only. Hi, Denise. I got this. It's sent. You are correct. So, nice one, Sean. MW.
Speaking of which.
Oh, 550K is to be number 1. Okay, sheepishness, we can do that. We can get there. So I'm going to try to spend, 550,000. Hey, Minimalist Goth is here. Yay, 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 yay. So Facebook stuff, I'll be doing some more stuff over there. Okay, I'm glad, Jesse. I know I haven't liked Facebook for a while either, but it is taking over the world, and we have to get the page up to 50,000 likes in order for me to even be able to monetize on Facebook. And Facebook is like in the health space. They're more interested and active with stuff that I do, and they've just been a lot more lovely than YouTube has been lately. So I'm going to try to put more time over there as well. Thanks, BD. So I'm just letting, oh, thanks, Sarah. Yay. So I just shared. But yeah, so that's kind of a goal, is to get it up so we can do some more things over there on Facebook, get those likes up. And let's get into some questions. But I will be at VidCon Anaheim. I will be speaking. I'll be giving a creator keynote. So that's for those people who have the creator pass. I think you have to have that to get into it. Oh, that's okay, Denise. You don't have to do the tomato. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. I totally understand. Last thing I want to do is make any of you more stressed out. This is supposed to be fun and, for us to relax at the end of a long week. So I'll be at VidCon Anaheim. I'll be on a lot of panels. I'll be moderating some panels, and I will be doing a meetup. But it's not through VidCon. I don't think I'm on their meetup list. Am I?
No, you're doing a private one because they like it that way. Yeah,
it's better to do private. Well, for me, it's better to do private because then we can sit around for a little bit versus you being pumped through and we have to take a picture and you have to go. So I will do, I'll set that up. I'll put it on Facebook. I'll tweet it out. I'll put it on Tumblr. I'll let you know next week, by the end of next week, where my meetup is going to be. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. But come and hang out with me, okay? And I would love to meet all of you and take photos and see how you're doing and meet you face to face and all that stuff. Okay, let's see. Hannah's asking, how do you help a fellow Kenyan who wants to commit, I'm assuming commit suicide is what you mean, to kill themselves? The truth about it is, oh, Elizabeth, that's a good question. Will you ask that in just a minute? The truth about it is if someone is suicidal, the best thing we can do is just check in with them, let them know that we care, and offer the best support. But if you find it happening a lot in the chat, I'm just going to let all of my Kenyans know that the chat is not set up to help with suicidal thoughts. You have to call a helpline. There's their crisis text line, 741-741. Take yourself to the hospital. Because that's just peer support on the website, which is wonderful and amazing, but it can be a lot for some people. And we're trying to keep the chat, more of a supportive, positive environment. And sometimes if we're feeling really hopeless, we need more support than that. Okay, let's see. Michelle, I have to go. I'll be back. Signed the Terminator. Okay, let's see. Oh, Cher, that's so cool. I get to be a character in a book she's writing. That's amazing. Okay, Angela's asking how to deal with ruminating thoughts that come with OCD. I have a video about thought stopping. Check that video out. I really talk about how you can pull your thoughts away from a certain topic or a certain thing that you feel like is spiraling out of control, or like they're driving you crazy, because those intrusive thoughts can be really, really hard to overcome, but we can, and we can do it. So check out that video. If anyone wants to put it in the chat, I think it'll really be helpful. Thank you, Sheepishness. You're so good. So good. Oh, you didn't miss it though, Kerrigan. And you're on vacation in Italy. How cool! Woo, woo. Thanks, BD. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. And Jalen and Sophie Joe. Yay. Oh, good night, Charlotte. We'll see you soon. Okay. Lil Hartling says, how do I transfer from high school to college? I'm graduating high school. The truth about transferring is more of like an application process. So you have to apply to college, whether it's a community college or a 4-year degree. You have to go through their application process, fill out the paperwork. Thanks, Jennifer A. Woo, woo, woo. You go through their application process, and you sometimes have to write some essays and everything like that, and then you wait to hear back from them. And then once you get in, then you register for the classes that you need. So that's how that works. Okay, everybody. Oh, yes, Kayla, thank you. Elizabeth asked if there was a live stream of VidCon. I honestly don't know. Do you know, Sean? But
I don't know.
But follow. I would be subscribed to the YouTube, the VidCon YouTube channel. That's what I'm trying to say. Get it out, Katie. Jeez Louise. And they should be.
I think they only do it after the fact.
Thanks, Denise. Woo woo woo. I think it's usually after the fact so that people do buy tickets. And I understand, but it can be kind of frustrating. But I don't know if they're like. I don't think they're like playlist. And they,
You're gonna throw your voice.
Oh, Sean says I'm really shouting. But Playlist, like, was partnered with YouNow, and I don't think VidCon is. So I subscribe to the VidCon YouTube channel, and that's how we'll know. Okay. Oh, thanks, Ashley Boston Volleyball. She said, your eyebrows are on point. I got them done this morning. I swear, because I dye mine, because they're blonde and, like, disappear, when I go in to get them done, I'm like, I have no eyebrows. And then I come out and I'm like, oh my God, I have a lot of eyebrow. So,
have you seen my eyebrows?
Have you seen my eyebrow?
No, I'm kidding. I'm serious. Have you seen
I have. And Naomi, my eyebrow girl, she's the best. Okay. Oh, my cat likes my loudness. Okay. Ronnie says it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay. Oh, yay. Maureen says I got books from school so I can work on school from home. Hooray. Oh, you guys. Okay. If you have your earbuds in, pull them out. Yay, 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 yay. Thank you, NN333. Woo, woo, woo. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo, woo. All the likes. You guys, we're almost at 200K where we karaoke. And do we want for karaoke, do we want it to be singer's choice? Or do you want to pick? You know that I prefer country. Just throwing that out there, but I could sing whatever. I'll have to practice, though, if I don't know all the words. You like the loudness. I know, I get excited. I don't know why excitement to me equals loudness. Thanks, Tony Perkins. I'm glad you're able to be on. Yay, yay. Woo, woo. Hey, hey for Wi-Fi.
Tegan and Sarah.
Oh, Tegan and Sarah.
Sheepishness is really pushing it for them.
If they have it.
I know, it's
kind of tough because it depends on, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, we have everything and they can search from, but the one I go to is like old school and because I tried to do Miranda Lambert Vice and she was like, I don't have that. I was like, how do you not have it? Oh, everyone's asleep. Girl with the hat says have to be quiet.
Bye, Becky.
Bye, Becky. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. I know, look at those likes. It's true, right? Gangster's Paradise. Oh, I could do Dixie Chicks. I will write down I will write in some options. What's The Gambler?
By Kenny.
Oh, is it Kenny Chesney's new song?
No.
What?
Old school.
Oh. By Kenny who?
He's got long white hair.
Oh, yes. Kenny Rogers? No.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers?
Kenny Rogers Roasters.
Kenny Rogers Roasters.
It's the chicken, Jerry.
Okay. Kenny Rogers, David S. says, yeah. Okay, Dixie Chicks, Kenny Rogers, Amy Winehouse. I'll pick one of those, you guys. Don't worry. I don't even know The Gambler. I'll have to listen to it. You know it. Willie Nelson, I'm sure I do. It's an oldie but a goodie. Okay. Brittany says, can you do a video just about FAQs related to depression? Like based on questions frequently asked on the website, etc. I definitely could do one about depression. I guess what I would do for that is make sure you follow me on Twitter because I would ask there for all the questions or the website. The website's hard to track though because you can't do like I'd have to ask it in a question within the submitted video idea and then you have to respond. What do you guys think is best? I think Twitter sometimes is easier for me to ask something and then be able to follow the feed. Yeah, Twitter. Okay. We'll do Twitter. Layla agrees. I can do a Twitter thing. Let me write that down. Let me put it on my list. Okay, Twitter. Yeah. Everybody agrees. Okay. So I will... Oh, yes, I sang this before. Do you guys remember? To the kitchen. Okay. So we got to do Twitter question about depression for video, for FAQ video. Okay, it's on the list. It's on the list. You guys, I have such good note-taking packs and stuff from you guys. Look at this, like KM.
Do people even know where to find it now? All that karaoke stuff?
Yeah, the karaoke stuff. If you haven't seen it, oh, the ketchup song. Oh my God. Karaoke is on my Patreon page, and I post it there. They're unlisted on YouTube so that people who don't follow along the YouNow live streams aren't like, what the hell is this? And so I put them there. So yeah, you can hop over. Like Sheepishness just put it in the chat. Thank you, thank you. And you can click that, and you can hop over, and you can watch all the videos that are available through there. You can watch that way. Okie dokie. NN333 says it's a bad sign when suicidal thoughts become urges. They start as soon as I wake up. It can be scary if you're worried that you might hurt yourself, and if you're feeling like overwhelmed and you're feeling hopeless and you're wanting to, you know, have urges to kill yourself. Please reach out. Please talk to someone. I know that suicide hotlines cannot always be great, but you can keep calling back until you get someone that you connect with that helps you feel calm and better. Also, talking to a friend or family member, taking yourself to the hospital, calling a therapist, or calling a therapist maybe you already see. Like, let's get you some extra support because it can be dangerous, and I don't want you to feel like you have no way to reach out, no hope, no one to talk to, because there are people out there. We have a whole community of people wanting to support and wanting to give you, you know, the help you need when you need it most. So please reach out, okay? Because it can be a little scary. Karen Smith says, what are your thoughts on occupational therapists and eating disorder recovery? The truth of it, Karen, I don't know a ton about occupational therapists. I don't know exactly the scope of what they do. I know what they're supposed to do, but I don't understand why they would be part of eating disorder treatment, really, unless it's like getting you back out into your regular life and getting you situated when you're coming out of really intensive, like inpatient treatment or something like that. I think they maybe have a place in it for that, or if we're trying to get all of our stuff in, get everything set up for us when we're out. But other than that, I don't really think they have a role. Yeah, it's for organization, and I did it for a while. Do you guys find it helpful? And I will be guesting, Jennifer, don't worry. I just haven't had a chance yet. But I don't know. I think it's kind of OTs work with sensory issues and fine motor. Oh, okay. I'll have to read about it more because I don't know enough about them, okay? So I'll get back to you. Okie dokie. They can do groups and work on daily living. Interesting. Okay, and someone said they really liked someone else's question. I forget who, Elizabeth's question. I'm trying to find it. Oh, how do you deal with not feeling validated by a therapist? Ooh, that's a tricky one. I think the truth about it is, firstly, what is it about? Like, why do you not feel validated? What happened? Because if it's something you struggle with in general, and it's already something that you have a hard time with, and then they kind of make it worse for you, then I would bring it up in therapy. If you overall feel like they act like none of your issues are real, or that how you're feeling isn't bad enough for treatment, or what are you doing, and all of that, if you feel like it's more about that, then I would see someone else, because you go to therapy to talk about the hard things and to not, you shouldn't feel in therapy like you have to prove that you don't feel well. That's not what therapy is about. And so I would encourage you to find someone else, because a therapist should be validating. They should make you feel better, heard, and understood. And that's like just the beginning part of it. Then the hard work can happen. But without that, without feeling validated, trusted, listened to, all of that, we can't move into the real work. So I would see someone else. Okay. Okie dokie. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Your cat turned off? It turned me off? Well, I'm glad you're back, inner moonlight. Okay, let's see. Of course, Elizabeth, I'm glad it's helpful. Okay, let me add a guest. Who wants to be our guest?
Be our guest.
Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Okay, Cher, you're up. You're at the very top. Cher is here. Let's see. I wonder if her son is around. I wonder if we get to see him. It's possible. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I can't. Oh, there you go. I had my sound down. I was like, you're very quiet, but it was me, not you.
Oh, okay.
So what's going on? Good to see you.
Yeah. Just hanging out with my son Riley. You want to come say hello?
Hi. Is that Bow? Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Cookies.
Oh, cookies.
Yeah,
My
he's
favorite.
He's playing a Cookie Monster game.
Oh, that's so cute.
And this
Yeah, I know.
brown. Hey, brown.
Oh, did you want to say hi again?
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yes.
Good. I like your t-shirt. I love the Minions. I know.
1 million.
Yes, 1 minion.
Uh-huh. I love the Minions.
Okay, right.
Cookie. He's so cute. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So cute.
It's too high.
It's too high.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You just want all the attention, huh?
Yeah. I was like that. I was like, I'm cooking.
Yeah. I like no shame. Yes, I do want all the attention. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. So how was your week?
Oh, it was good. My boyfriend, his dad, just got a call for a job interview in Asheville. We live in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So like 3 hours away.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. We've been wanting to move there for a while, but he hasn't gotten a job offer anywhere good.
Oh, well, keep my fingers crossed that it works, right?
Whoa.
So
That's exciting. And,
yeah,
but it's been, are you excited about it? Are you feeling good about it?
To watch cooking now.
Ooh.
Oh, these
Cookie Monster.
yeah.
Cookie Monster.
Oh yes, I know. So that's been good. Been getting a lot of writing done recently. So
Oh, good. How exciting. You have to share it with me when you feel like you can.
yeah,
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I was super disappointed when I went to get my tattoo consultation, and they're like, "Well, he totally wants to do this tattoo for you, but he's not available until November 4th."
That's crazy. Who's that
Yeah.
busy?
Apparently him, because he's like the only tattoo artist in the area that
Apples.
does watercolor style tattoo.
Oh, that's really cool, though.
Yeah,
It'd be worth the wait,
yeah.
you know.
It'll be a couple days before your birthday.
Really? Are we going to be 6?
You're gonna be 4.
4? Why did I think he was already 5? We're going to be 4? How exciting.
People say I talk a lot for my age, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
So
Well, it's good to see you. You'll have to keep me updated on the book and the tattoo and all that stuff. And the job. I'm moving.
can you look at it?
Yeah, I pretty.
Yeah, I know you're creating cookies on the tablet.
Cookie.
So cute. Well, it's good to see you both. Have a good weekend.
Cookies.
Cookie, cookie. Bye, Cher.
Bye.
He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Can't handle it. So cute. Oh, so cute. But yeah, we'll have to get to see. Does anybody have watercolor tattoos? That sounds really cool. I can't wait to see it, Cher. I'm really excited for it. I know in the Minions, right, Procrastinator Pro? Awesome Minions. I like it was like, it's just 1 Minion. He is correct. Super cute.
Daly
Thanks,
said-
Melissa M. Woo, woo, woo.
Daly just said, I think there was something wrong with my Patreon account.
Oh, Daily, something's wrong with your
But
page.
she emailed you.
Okay, message me. And I'll, if anyone is having trouble, there's a little way, there was a glitch that happened to like 3 or 4 of you, and we were able to fix it. So I'll double check daily and I'll let you know. But if you message me over there, I'll look and we'll figure it out.
Who
Okay.
downloaded the certificate, by the way? I want.
Yeah, who's downloaded the Kenyan certificate? Did you guys see? It's the one that Sheepishness designed. Did you see? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, let's see. Eloise herself says, I like that name, it's cute. Is it possible to re-traumatize yourself during therapy, and should it be a reason to not talk about it? So, okay, first part of the question, yes, it is possible to re-traumatize yourself in therapy. Second part, is it a reason to not talk about it? No. And let me just give you a little idea and like why. I think we got a new subscriber, Marksmans. Woo, 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 woo. Yay, 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 yay. We can get re-traumatized if a therapist moves faster than we are ready to go. Meaning that when we're working through a trauma, it can be really hard and really stressful, and we can have flashbacks. We can dissociate. A lot of things can happen, right? Thanks, Zaruk. Did I say that right? Zaruk. Oh, Denise loves the certificate. Yay, yay, yay. And so if we move too fast in therapy and they make us go through talking in detail about the trauma too quickly, we can be re-traumatized. And that's why it's really important to work with a trauma specialist or someone who has worked with trauma for many years and understands it, because then we can actually move through it in at a really nice pace, something that's safe for you. Because that's why it's not a reason to not talk about it, because it's still going to bother us if we don't process through it. It may just be that we need to find the right therapist to work through it with. Okay? And it is hard. Like, don't think that, I'm not saying it's easy work. You just shouldn't feel like it's happening to you over and over and over again. You're being re-traumatized, okay? Oh, for Pride, Wesley? I could do something for Pride. I was trying to think of what I would, I do have my LGBT plus workbook that came out a while ago, and I'm trying to think of how I can...
I'm going to go to some events in West Hollywood.
Yeah, I'll be going to some events, but I mean, for videos and stuff, is there something you want me to talk about? I'm not sure if there's something that you really want me to address. I feel like I've talked about a lot of different things, but I'm more than happy to keep talking about it. Something that I thought about talking about was just like LGBT plus and mental health, because like suicide rates are higher, depression rates are higher, and how can we combat that, and why do we think it is? And just having like an honest conversation. So I could do that or something else, but let me know. I'm happy to do something for Pride Month. Okay. So, Carly, I missed the first part of your comment because it says like, and then I told her I didn't know if therapy was worth it, if I was going to feel that horrible, and then she backed off. Is this the religion stuff? I'm pretty sure. Oh, collab with Kristen and Jenny. I definitely could do that. I actually have a question for her that I've been holding on to from one of you. They just live on like the complete other side of town, even though it's LA. LA is huge, you guys. And I just haven't seen Kristen in a while since I went, is it called In the Bed with Kristen, I think, right? So anyway, yeah. Oh, and Melissa says, hey, Katie, I'm open about BPD. That's awesome. And do you want like to talk about it more? Or is there something that you want me to address? Let me know. And the question from Eloise is how to deal with depression during the exam season. The truth about it is, oh, and did I ask? So, okay, so many things. Sorry. Lauren, you can ask that again in just a second. Getting in bed with Kristen, you're right. But how to deal with depression during exam season. The best thing I can offer for you is to break it up as much as possible. Meaning, all of your studying, all of your tests, break it up into smaller chunks. Depression can make concentration really, really difficult. It can also make us feel really tired and make it hard for us to sustain studying and all of that stuff. And so I would encourage you to talk to your teachers. Thanks, Rachel Ray. Woo woo. Talk to, the school counselor if you can. If you're seeing a therapist, maybe have them write you a note. So maybe you don't take 2 finals every day, you take 1 final, and then you take this one on your own, or whatever you need. We have to talk to people so we can get, oops, sorry, I bumped the table. We can get what we need. And I think the thing about depression is knowing how it feels for you and knowing how to best manage it. Thanks, Melissa M. Woo, 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 woo. Because I think that I think the timing, it's usually concentration and sleepiness, but if it's something else for you, speak up, let someone know so that you can get the accommodations that you deserve. And I also have other videos if you want. You can search on YouTube, Kati Morton School, and I have a ton of videos about stress and managing that and best ways to manage your time and study tips and all that stuff. So you can watch those and hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see.
You gonna guess something?
Somebody asked a good question and I was trying to find it.
And I know what Carly was talking about.
Thanks, Eloise.
Carly said it was about flooding, like too much too soon.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, flooding. Okay, I'll talk about flooding. But Lauren E. says, did I ask Hannah about her MDK ideas? I haven't actually. I'm sorry. I will. I've been busy, but I will reach out to her. And I was supposed to see her the other day, and then we were running late, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out, but I'll text her. Okay, we will get to it. Oh, the doorbell wildflower is still running amok. Just not as often, don't you think? I think it still happens, but just not as often. So, anyways, let's see. Oh, yes, Kitty Joy, you did get cut off on the last stream. Was that the one that it just dropped? And we were like, what happened? Why does it always do that? I don't understand. Okay, let's get Kitty in here if I can find. I don't see you. You're not in the queue. Oh, there you are. You are in the queue, Kitty Joy. Finally, Friday.
I'm here. I'm trying to get my dog, but he's being an
Oh,
Duke. love me and love the
Thanks,
stream.
Cher. Woo woo.
Baby.
Come here.
Get closer.
He's a
Oh, is he an oldie? He looks like
He's
he's
an
got
old guy. He's about 8.
So
Very
cute.
grumpy all the time.
That's okay. Hi, puppy. He's like, I'm not interested.
He's my
I'm
baby.
interested in the pets.
He's the
So
best.
how was your week? What's been going on since Wednesday, right?
Oh, gosh.
I
I'm
know.
exhausted. I'm taking online courses, and I regret that decision. So many. Like, at least 5. At least 5, but like maybe 6.
Wow.
Oh, not classes. That's the amount of regret. Sorry. It's so bad. I just have a professor who's a complete asshole about everything and doesn't help me when I'm like, hey, I have a question. He's like,
Good luck. And you're like, thanks for not being a professor at all. Exactly.
especially because I always get, because I want to be a teacher, I always get into this like, why are you in the profession of educating if you're so bad at it?
I feel that way with therapists. I feel your pain. We're like, what?
You're-
How are you not empathic?
yeah.
You're an empathic.
Oh, we're hat twins. We're not even empathic badass. So what I had a question. Oh, one thing I wanted to say. Okay, so in the past couple, I've been here for like the past 3 streams, and grief keeps on coming up. And I have this great metaphor for grief that a friend gave to me to like help me with my own shit. And it's like grief is like grass, and dealing with it is like mowing a lawn.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm like, it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, but it just, like, sometimes, like, your grass grows faster than others.
Yep.
And sometimes that's just how it happens, and, like, sometimes, like, you also, like, grieve things differently as you get older. So I was a camp counselor, and I had someone, she was like, she lost her dad when she was, like, 5, and she was like, you know, I'm older, you know, why am I crying about this? And I was like, because you're older, and you understand more now. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not bad, it's just different grieving. So anyways, I just wanted to say that because there's a lot of people being like, why am I still upset? And I'm like, because that
Well,
person
some people might have to mow. I love the mowing idea because some people might be mowing like the grass in front of an apartment, and others might have a whole fucking field.
And other people might be mowing grass that's like 2 feet tall.
Exactly. That's really cool. I like that. Thanks for sharing that nugget.
Thank you.
Because grief sucks, you know. Sometimes it.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes like you think of that person and you're just like it just fills you with that warm feeling, and then other times you're just like, I'm gonna go cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cry for I don't know how long, but for a while.
But a long time and very loudly.
Totally. Yeah. So I love it. Thanks for sharing. Did you have any other questions? I don't want to cut you off or anything.
Oh no, I have a question. Okay. So I'm home from college. And since then, I have realized I don't actually know how to eat. Like, when I'm on campus, I have, like, a set schedule. And everything happens in that lovely schedule. And I know where I'm going to eat, and I know what I'm eating, and it's great. Of course, the first, like, week of going to campus is, like, a nightmare, and I'm, like, crying because I'm like, nothing is safe. But then when I get used to it, I'm like, yay, I figured it out.
But now you're home, so nothing is safe.
Now I'm home, and I'm also off my schedule. So, like, instead of, like, waking up at 7 a.m. every day, because I took 8 a.m. like a moron,
Ooh.
I'm, like, waking up at, like, 8, like, 10.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, what is breakfast and what is lunch? And then I'm just like, okay, I'm too anxious about eating, so let's just not eat. And that's not a great way to handle eating disorders, because that just...
Makes it worse. Yeah. So here's my advice. This is something I tell my clients. First of all, transitions are hard.
Yes.
Okay? It's normal to feel like nothing's safe. It's very normal. Especially when everything changes. It's not just like one thing, it's your entire schedule.
Yeah.
And so what I would have you do is when you wake up, think to yourself, well, it's like it's 7 a.m. What would I do at 7 a.m.? And you just start your schedule from when you get up. Because once we get in that rhythm, which may take a week or 2,
Yeah.
like, okay, and then we don't think about it anymore. But
Right.
for a little while, I would do that. I would have that talk with yourself. I'd be like, okay, it's 7 a.m. I'm still on my schedule. This is what I'm going to do. And if you can, for a while, if you can have the foods that you would eat at school at home for right now,
Yeah.
as much as you can make it the same, try to do
So
that.
that I can, like, make that transition easier. Yeah.
Because then you're kind
That's what I'm trying to do. Because like it like hit because I was doing really well at the end of the semester. I'd had an awful semester, but I was like handling it, and I was like, yay! And then I came home and I was like, ah!
This is terrible.
Ah!
Yeah.
How did you do this? I don't know. And it's also complicated because I have ADHD, and my
Ooh.
ADHD.
Melissa. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you. Thank you.
Who has that much money?
Woo, woo, woo. Melissa. Melissa does.
Melissa, you got hella dollars. Yeah, but I'm also taking, like, I also take ADHD medication. That's also something I would love to see a video about. No one ever talks about it. And, like, I definitely, when I was younger, I abused my medication to suppress my diet, and I struggle so much.
I should do a video about that.
I struggle so much now because it's like, I legitimately need it to work, but it's like this, like, I have to be so careful because I used to just like take it. I'd be like, I don't want to be hungry. So I'd like take a pill, and like, that's not healthy. And
No, and I have a friend who even does that. I think that's a really good topic. I'll add it to my list. Put it on the list.
it's on the list.
It's on the list. Because I'll have to read about it a little, and I wonder if that's something to do with the psychiatrist too, but we could talk about it more from just the mental health aspect and like the side effects of that medication and why that.
Oh gosh. For anyone,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be blunt. It gives you the shits, and it's horrible.
Yeah. No, I
Because
do
you
know
like be in
that.
class, and you're like, I can study, and then all of a sudden you're like, I gotta go.
Yep. Okay, it's on my list. I will. It's a good one. Thank
And
you.
then
A lot
last
of
thing,
people
and then
are
I'll
also
get out of
reading-
your hair.
Yeah.
Sean, do you know who Stromae is?
Sean.
No.
He is a Belgian rapper, and I want you to look up his song Papa Ute.
Papa Ute.
It's really good, and I'm obsessed with him. He also has a great clothing line. Anyways, I just wanted to know because I know he speaks French.
Yeah, he'll look him up.
I'm almost
Ah,
there.
there's almost Stromae in the chat. Okay, good. Okay, I'll go. Okay, bye. See you later.
See you soon. Bye. Okay, I get warm with my hat. Is this it?
This is it.
This is it. It's happening, Kitty Joy.
Oh, he's easy to understand too.
Yeah, his French is very clear. This is amazing. Oh, people love it. Ooh, I know. So I added that. Thanks, Holly. Holly is here. Woo woo. And I saw Carrie saying she had to go. So bye, Carrie. I'm sorry that you weren't able to hang around much longer, but it was good to see you for the time you were able to be here.
All right, let's go on the community
Okay,
playlist.
we're putting it on our Spotify playlist. Thank you. Louder, I say. So, okay, to get the cards going out, we need 3 more of the the confetti boxes, aka what we used to be the cannons. Yeah, Denise says very cool song. People know it, man. It's crazy. Thanks, Kitty Joy, for the recommendation. But anyways, I will do that ADHD and eating disorder thing because it sounds like a lot of you are concerned about it. So thanks for bringing that up. Hooray! Okay, let's answer some questions.
Yes,
Sarah is asking
I have some questions.
Sean has a lot of questions.
They were on the.
Oh, I thought you were being facetious.
No.
Well, hold on. Let me do Sarah's real quick because I'm already starting. How do you deal with a therapy break? I have to go back home for summer and I won't be able to see my therapist. I'm triggered because of this. The best way, and I know this may be a little late, but the best way to deal with a break in therapy, which I have a video about how to deal with a break in therapy. Can someone find that for me? That's okay, Taylor. You don't just like I have no more bars to help. Just being here is enough. Anyways, when we have a break, it's best to set up a plan with our therapist before the break happens. That way, thanks Holly for all the likes. Woo, 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 woo. And so, setting up a plan ahead of time helps because then we kind of know what to do. And I encourage my clients, if we're going to take a break, thanks Tony Perkins, because we're not going to see our therapist, I like my clients to keep the same schedule. So like, let's say we always met on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Then Tuesdays at 10 a.m., I want you to do some personal work, whether that be on a workbook that we decided you should purchase and work through, or whether that be on, some journaling or thought stopping or taking note of your thoughts, your negative thoughts, and talking back to it with positive. Keeping that schedule could keep us on track because truthfully, you can do a lot of work without having your therapist there. I know it's hard and it's stressful, but it can still be done. And then, you can, if they allow it, maybe do like monthly check-ins where you just send an email about what you're working on, and that can be a way for them to keep track so that when you get back into therapy upon return, you're not losing all of that time. And then also setting up your support system as well, like friends, family, people you can talk to, maybe group therapy if it's available, setting that up to give yourself the nice safety net for when you're not in therapy. Okay? I hope that helps. And everybody, you can leave in the comments if there's something else that you know, really helped you and something that you'd like to offer up. That's helpful too. Thanks, Holly, for smashing that like button. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Malrain. Well, I put your card in the mail. Hopefully you get it soon. I don't know how quickly cards go, but I'm sorry you had a bad day. Thanks, Meg Keith. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, let's see. The question from Jalen says, Katie, if a friend doesn't want you to tell their family and friends that they're in the hospital, do you respect their wishes or tell someone who can help? If they're in the hospital and their treatment isn't going, like, look, if their friends and family, like their family that they're not telling, if they don't keep in that close a touch with them and they're not worried about them, I don't think that they necessarily need to know, because that's their choice. That's at their discretion. If they're in the hospital and it's like they're going to be okay, they're getting the help that they need, it's kind of up to them to tell people. And so I would kind of let it lie. But if you feel like it's stopping them from getting the help they need, or their family's extremely worried and they keep calling you, at that point, it's up to you. I mean, you have to take into consideration why they don't want their family knowing and why they only told you, and then make that decision. Because I truthfully always err on the side of it's their confidentiality. Maybe it's because I'm a therapist. I'm like, it's their confidentiality. It's what they want to share and not. And yeah, it can suck to be the only one that knows, but that's really their choice. And they told you for a reason and didn't tell the other people for a reason. And sometimes we just have to, even if we don't agree with them, we just have to go along with it because it's their choice. The only time I would tell family is if you think that they need more support or they can't afford, they're going to need something from them and it would help in their treatment, then you could tell. I hope that helps, Jalen. I know it's hard because it's confidential information and it's up to them, and who knows, sometimes we don't know what their relationship is like with those friends and family, and so we kind of have to, yeah. So she says, Jalen says, I agree, I'd rather not tell but worried. And of course you're worried. It's hard, and it's hard to be the only one that knows because then you're worrying all by yourself and you can't really talk about it. So I'd encourage you to journal about it. I mean, we can talk about it, because we do our hangouts and stuff. We can totally do that too, just so you feel like you're not stuck with it. Because you're not stuck with it, but it just kind of feels that way when you can't really tell a bunch of people, Okay. Ooh! Jessamay has a ton of poems I'd like to share. Can we still post? What do we do on the website
So
here?
she's trying to get into the website, but she's having a hard time. There's glitches on it lately. I don't know what's going on.
Sean's looking into it.
Yeah.
Because we're not sure, Jessamay. Jess. Of course, Jalen. And then the other question by Knit Jester. Sorry, I'm reading from Sean's screen. What is meant by not otherwise specified in a diagnosis? Does that mean they're still unsure? No, what it really means is, like, let me give you an example. It's easiest if I talk to one diagnosis. So eating disorders, that's my specialty. That's my shtick. So let's say I'm seeing you and you have binge eating disorder. And yes, you binge, but you don't do it for the certain amount of time or a certain number of days each week. You only do it every now and again, but it still really affects your life and you're really upset about it and you still are using it as a coping skill. So it is still an eating disorder because most of your brain space is still filled with thoughts about food and binging and finding a way to sneak food and eat it and all of the rituals that go around that. That's still happening, but it's not like, usually it's a time frame or a weight restriction or anything like that that like kicks us out of that specific diagnosis.
Ooh,
Therefore, we
Bridget Snapback hat just showed up.
Oh, her hat. Yay, 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 yay. And so anyways, if it doesn't meet that criteria, then it falls into NOS, which means it's like, it'd be EDNOS, which now I know is called something, but let's not get into why they changed the name, but let's just stick with EDNOS for the sake of this conversation. And it's eating disorder not otherwise specified, meaning it's an eating disorder. It just doesn't quite fit into the other ones we have. Does that make sense, Knit Jester? Let me know if it doesn't. Thanks, NN333. Woo, 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 woo. I feel like I need to have a nickname for you. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just call you Nana. Nana. like a, I don't know. That's about all I got. I can't,
Pretty good.
I'm not good on the spot, you guys. I tell you what. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Smashing that like button. You guys, at 200K, we karaoke and we do another giveaway. I think NN has a giveaway coming their way. What do you think? Everybody's laughing. Oh my God. Na 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 na
Do you
na.
have any advice for Rachel Ray? She says she has to go to court in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And maybe do you have some advice for someone who has to go to court?
It is close to your name, Nini. Going to court. Oh, Canadian Postal Service does suck. New Zealand is the worst.
I think there's only one post office in Canada, and
Deliver it.
yeah, that was my experience.
No, but New Zealand, and that shit takes forever. Letitia still is like, I got last month's thing, but I didn't get this month's thing. It's like always a month behind. Okay, sorry. Rachel, I'm going to get to
a lot
your...
of people have questions like that, too, about going to court.
Yeah.
And support.
And yeah, a lot of people are saying, good for me, too. I have questions, too. And I know some of us... Oh, let's get into that in just a second. Ooh, Amy. She says there was a cannon with Sean's name on it. Thank you.
I've been shot.
I know, it's weird with the, like, woo-woo and the hit the deck. Thank you, Amy. I gotta write that down. Where'd my pen go? I have to be honest, this Facebook pen is thebomb.com. Is that still a thing? It is in my world. Welcome to my world. Okay, we're only 2 away from 5 cards going out. Thanks, Kelly. Oh, yeah. And thanks, Lulo, for the likes. I know the cannon blast, exactly. Amy, you said you had one. There it is. Thanks, Denise. Yay. Okay, let's see. So, Richard, I'm sorry you're feeling ganged up on. What's the problem, you guys? Let's figure it out. Okay. Ooh, Brooke, you made it. Yay. Bomb.com, of course, right? It's like our era, Jalen. Okay, so Rachel says, I go to court, and let's get into this. A lot of you said this is a good question, so let's just dig right in. The question says, I go to court in 2 weeks. I'm nervous as hell, and confronting my ex-partner makes me super anxious. I'm going to apply this to a lot of different things because I think the advice is the same regardless of if it's a divorce proceeding or child custody proceeding or we're going because we're someone who assaulted us or abused us. We're going to court because a lot of you I know recently, many of our Kenyans, I don't want to name anybody because it's all, it's your information. I totally respect your privacy. But a lot of you reached out to me recently saying that you're in court, or it's okay, Brooke. I'm glad that you were able to get on.
Hello, Brooke.
But I think that if, there's a lot of us that are in the court systems, and it can cause panic attacks, cause flashbacks, it can be really stressful, it can cause our eating disorders to flare up, it can make everything worse. And so there's a couple of things that I'm going to advise you to do. And then I encourage each of you, if you've been through the court system and you have some things that helped you, leave it in the comments, okay? Leave it in the little chat. Oh, bye, Kerrigan. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, first order of advice, we're talking, if any of you missed, we're talking about court and how to manage it. First is self-care and making sure that the day before this court thing and the day after, you ain't got shit you have to do. You can just chill. You can do things that feel good for you. You can take it slow. You can lay in bed if you want. Allow yourself to feel how you feel. That's completely okay. Okay? No pressure to be functioning and be social if that is a lot of energy out, right? We need to put the energy in because the day in court is going to be really stressful. Secondly, bring support. Bring a friend, a family member, someone. Bring only people, have people there, if like the people that you bring, make sure they're only people you want to be there. Make sure they're people who you can talk to openly, who are super supportive. Bring your supports.
Bye, Melissa.
Bye, Melissa. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, then next is this, if they allow you to do this, because I know everything's a little bit different, depends on what you're there for, but bring a fidget toy of some sort, whether it's silly putty. Thanks, BD. Silly putty, fidget toy of some sort, anything to keep your hands busy, because often when we're sitting there and we don't feel like we can deal, like maybe someone's on the stand lying about us to the judge and we're like, oh my God, and it's just making things worse. Just keep something in your hand that keeps your hands going so your mind can try to be as calm as possible. I would also encourage you beforehand to practice some of that 4x4 breathing that I've talked about before. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. Yeah, and Taylor agrees. Fidget cubes are the best. And that's really my advice. And like I said, the day after is another self-care day. So make sure that you put more energy back into yourself, that you're doing things that are good for you. And as a random side note, because I can't help myself because my specialization is eating disorders, make sure you're eating properly. This stress, don't let eating disorder sneak back in and tell you some lies, because you need to be properly fed. You have to have proper energy and nutrition to fight whoever you're fighting in court and get it. So make sure you feed yourself properly and drink lots of water, okay? I hope that's better. I hope that helps, Rachel. I promise it'll be worth it, okay? Hang in there. Let us know. And breathe. Thanks, NN. Woo, 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 woo. Sarah has 8 of her paintings, you guys. They're going to be on display in the art show. I'm so excited. Yay, yay, yay. Thanks, NN. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. That's what I wanted to say. Na, 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 na. Okay.
That was a nice message from Holly.
Oh, Holly. I missed it. It flew by.
I know, I'm trying to pull it back up.
I'm scrolling and scrolling. Oh, she says, Katie and Sean, I want to say thank you. You're all special, amazing, inspiring people.
Yeah,
I'm so very grateful. Yeah, to the Kenyans. This is to all of us.
Yeah.
I'm so very grateful to have in my life. We're grateful to have you in our lives. Thank you so much for that sweet message. That's so nice.
Number 9 is fine.
Oh, we're number 9? What? In 200K? Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, what happens at 200K?
I karaoke.
What do you karaoke?
I'm in a karaoke Dixie Chicks, I think.
Oh.
Hey, yo. Okay, so. I mean, I like. Ooh, woo, 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 woo.
It's the old cowbell.
It is
No,
the
I
old
got it, I got
cowbell.
it. You don't need to.
Just imagine that it's ding-a-linging. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. So, we're going to karaoke. Of course, Rachel, I hope it's helpful. I know it sucks, but I hear you. I know we can get to know. We have a whole nother hour almost. Got 55 minutes. Okay, Sheepish just prefers the old one, less headache. Maybe we'll go in and out of doing, We'll have the real one and we'll have the old one. We can go back and forth. Okay. We have to do a giveaway. Oh, 15 hours, Holly. Ugh. Well, I hope it goes by quickly. I hope people are nice to you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Bye, Holly.
Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Okay, bye, NN333. Na. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I need a nickname. I can't help it. NN333 it's just hard.
Sounds like you're singing Getting Jiggy with it.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, is that what you were thinking?
It's like getting jiggy with it. That's why I have such a good career in the rap scene.
Oh, yes.
Okay, giveaway. We do a giveaway. Now, I was going to give it to na. What do we think? Ashley passed the volleyball. She passed one of her teaching certification tests yesterday. Woo, 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 woo. Play on, player. Okay, who do we think should win the giveaway? Because we have a giveaway. Thanks, Holly. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, Green Eyed wants it. Pyro Pixie says, I've never won a giveaway. Tony Perkins wants it. Layla'd love a coloring book. Alice wants it. Emily B wants it. Everybody wants it. Sarah P, thank you. Whoop, whoop. Sarah Kuda wants it. Denise agrees NN333. I feel like NN333 is the one reason that we're here. Are they still on or did they go bye-bye already? Because if they went bye-bye, we can't let them know that they potentially won. So if you're here, NN, na, let us know. Oh, we got a tomato. Oh, I love it. It gets embarrassed. Thanks, Jacqueline. Woo. It's so cute. I love it. I love that it gets like...
Does Jacqueline have a question?
Yeah, do you have a question, Jacqueline? Woo. Thank you for the tomato. That's my favorite. It's so cute. It's embarrassed when it like crosses little arms. Thank you. Woo. Okay, so freaking adorable. Okay. Oh, that was your first tomato viewing, Sarah. Well, thank you, Jacqueline, for letting us all enjoy how adorable that is. It's just my favorite. Okay. Let's see. Eleanor, I don't think na is here. If they are, we'll do 2. But you know who's gonna win? I'm just gonna decide. Eleanor Rose, you win. Woo, 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 woo. Eleanor Rose, you win. You won the giveaway. Yay. Yes, Holly has one. Okay, so Eleanor, what would you like? Show us. I'm going to show you. Okay, woo. So Eleanor Rose is our winner. We have dog socks. Ta-da! We have some t-shirts from last month. We have There's a couple different sizes. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Ta-da! And it was supposed to say Kenyans and stuff on the bottom, but the screen wouldn't push it through. So we ruined a couple shirts trying that. It didn't work. I'm sorry. But it says beautiful, and I think they are beautiful. We have the mermaid pillow covers from Erin. Yay,
Those
yay.
are cool.
I know there's like the green one, the teal one, the purple one. They're all very pretty. We have some coloring books. We have those edamame like things that you pop out. They're almost like fidget toys. It's supposed to, they call them extrusion beans, but I think it's just like it's a fidget toy. And then we have the hat. You have any ideas? We have other, Eleanor, we have other fidget toys. We have like a chain, and then we have those little loopy metal ones that you like roll a thing across. It's a fidget toy. We have the 2 pen cases that are so adorable. That are filled with the Crayola Twistables. What sounds good? Oh, we're number 8! Yay, yay, yay! Woo woo! What do we think? We have the ball fidget toy. We have 1 left. Ta-da! Black shirt, pink writing. Okay, you got it, Eleanor. Now the sizes. Let me know what size. We have 1 size medium. Love your voice. And we have 2XL. And we have a small. So small, medium, 2XL. And then this one, 3XL.
We just send them, Eleanor.
Oh, I send it in a pack. It's like a little manila envelope-y looking thing. And I send it through the USPS.
But we'll send it anywhere in the world.
But we send it probably small. Okay.
Kenyans are everywhere.
Yep, I send things to the UK every month, honestly every week because of giveaways. I send them to Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. I send some things to Estonia. You guys name it, I send it. Okay, so we think a medium or no, small. Okay, I'm like a t-shirt factory over here. I literally am. I'm like a shipping factory.
Bye, Keely.
Bye, Keely. I hope that this brightened your day. I know things have been a little rough. Okay, we got that. Whoa, 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 whoa. This one is going out to you, Eleanor. I just got to put a little tag on it so I don't forget. I know the Kenyans are worldwide. It's crazy. The post office does know me very well. It's really. Eleanor. And Eleanor, send your address to, info@katiemorton.com. Unless you're already on Patreon, in which case you can message it to me there or add it in there. But otherwise, send your address and tell me if your name is really Eleanor and everything so it goes to the right person. Thanks, Meg Keith. Bye, Keely, and bye, she's saying bye to you, Sophie Joe.
Unicorn hair and lattes has got to go.
Oh, bye, Unicorn hair and lattes. Thanks for hanging out. So anyways, send your address to me, and then I will pop it in the mail. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Woo-woo. Okay, oh, Jalen, I cannot wait. Okay, a question from Ibti. Did I say that right? I know we've talked to you. I've guested you, but I don't remember if I'm saying that right. But IBTI. Ibti. Can an eating disorder be the opposite of eating healthy? Of course. Eating disorders don't matter. It doesn't matter what the food is or how much food we're eating or how little food we're eating, anything. It doesn't matter about that. It matters the thoughts we have about food. And a lot of people, many, like, I don't think I have any restrictive eating disorder people in my practice right now. I have more of the binge type where it's about eating like unhealthy food and lots of it. Or people will eat only healthy food, like orthorexia, where it's like, oops, sorry, I hit the table. Where it can be from, certain mileage away from your house or has to have this kind of thing. So it's just an obsession. An eating disorder is when we use food to cope. And that can be unhealthy, healthy food. And I don't even like calling food unhealthy or healthy. Food is just food and you need it to live. But when we focus all of our energy just on the food and what we're taking and what we're eating and not eating, that's when it's an eating disorder. So yes, to answer your question in the longest way possible, yes. Okay. I needed some water. Okay, we got 45 minutes left, you guys. Yeah, and we're already at 2. I think we're going to hit number 1.
What are we going to do with the next 45 minutes?
Woo! Okay, so let's open our one thing from mail. Mail haul time.
Ooh, we need a song.
We've got the mail. I don't want to show you the other side because it has someone's address and I have to keep everything private for you. Okay. This is from Allie B. Allison Bye sending me some mail.
Mail.
Oh, you guys, it's so cool. Oh my God. Look. Ooh, it even smells good. Allie,
That is
this
cool.
smells nice, but look
She's
at
such
it.
a good artist.
She is. And it's like she etched it from the black. Like the black is like almost like a chalkboard kind of thing. Is Allie on? I haven't seen her. Did I say that right, Layla? Ooh. It's so... Okay, so in the back. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah! Because I sent these. I forgot. Because I sent these so they could... It was one of the Kenyan giveaways where you can, like, draw through the black. Thanks, Katie Lane. Woo-woo, the scratch art. Remember, I sent you some, Carly, too. She says thanks for sending those. Anyway, it's very, very nice. I'm going to read this later, Allie. Because it's private and it's for me. So, anyways, that was all I had in my mail haul. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. So, oh, Holly, here, I'll put my address in the chat really quick.
Bye, Jess.
Bye, Jess. And this is my P.O. box, and you guys can send stuff there. Did it come through? There. Yeah, 1223 Wilshire. That's my P.O. box, so you can send stuff to me there. Thanks, Ashley, too. Woo, woo, woo. I know, they love your musical choices. Hi, Lake Caitlin, says Katie. Hey-o. You're welcome. Yeah, it can cost a lot to send stuff, you guys. Trust me, I send
The
mail.
post office loves you.
I know.
I think your bill was like $600.
I think
last
I'm
month.
keeping them in business completely. It's just me. It's just us. It's just the Kenyans. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Chris Gethard. Did you hear that about that comedian
Yeah,
Sarah's
I don't know who
asking?
it is.
Okay. Eddie is saying, I'm 15 and I got diagnosed with emotional regulation disorders. It's the same as borderline personality disorder. From my understanding, because if any of you haven't heard me talk about this, let's have some real talk. I wish I had coffee, but not really because it's like late. It's like 4:15. So when different countries have different DSMs, for lack of a better term. Not all of them call them the DSM, and if you don't know what the DSM is, it's the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, and it was put together by the APA, the American Psychological Association, meaning that in the United States, that's the only place that even matters. That we're the only ones that have to use it. And that is how we get all the names of our diagnoses, what is diagnosable, what isn't, and what are the criteria. Therefore, most countries have things that are very similar, but they're not the same. They're not exactly the same. And I know, for instance, Thomas Ridgewell, a good friend of mine, who has major depressive disorder. That's what I would call it. But in his doctor says you have depression, you have severe depression or something like that. It's a different term, but it means the same thing. And so different countries will have different names for different issues. And emotion regulation, what you're talking about, that emotion dysregulation disorder or whatever, is, from my understanding, it's very similar to BPD, to borderline personality disorder. It tends to have the same kind of treatment requests and requirements, tends to express itself very similarly. So yes, I know that's a long-winded question, or long-winded answer to a short question, but I just wanted you to all understand like how it differs country to country. So, and Sarah P says, is there a difference between BPD and MPD, and can you have both? What's MPD? What would that be? What would that stand for? Because BPD is borderline personality disorder, MPD multiple personality disorder, like DID. Yeah, MPD and DID are the same, so you can have both, but you just have to meet the criteria for both. Okay, yeah, and Nini and I agree. MPD and DID are the same. Okay, cool. Danny says, my depression and rushing negative thoughts have been really bad recently. I'm trying to talk back to them, but sometimes it doesn't do much. Tips? To be truthful, Danny, and this is just my opinion, right? This is all I'm doing is giving my opinion. You don't have to agree or take my advice. But when our depression, anxiety, when our thoughts get running too fast and it's just too hard, and it's been going on like that for a while, and we can't do any of the behavioral techniques that our therapist has asked us to do, in my opinion, that's when medication is helpful, because medication can bring us out of that like panicked feeling like our thoughts are racing, can't do anything about it. That can pull us out of that and make all the other tools that we have work again. And so I would tell your therapist that it's that you can't do anything, you're still feeling bad, and if you are on medication, you might need a different one or a higher dose, and that's something you'd have to talk to your doctor about. So that would be my recommendation, because I know it's really, really hard, but it can get better. Sometimes we just have to let people know that we're feeling bad, and then it's not good yet. Okay. Autumn says, how do you detach from teachers that you feel are the only ones comforting you? I don't think you would necessarily have to detach from them. It's more like understanding where their limitations are, because they are just a teacher and they're just there to listen and try to support you. They aren't a therapist. They're not a psychiatrist or psychologist. They're not going to be able to offer up a bunch of behavioral techniques or really help you through it. But if you find yourself depending on them and you don't like that, then I would encourage you to do some thinking and journaling about what it is about them that makes you feel so comforted from them. Are there other people that we can rely on in smaller ways? So we're like relying on 5 different people for different little bits of things versus it being just one person. Because it's completely okay to be attached to someone, to care about them, to think that, they care about you and they're part of your process. That's fine, unless we feel that we can't go on without them and we need them for everything. That's when it's really a problem. And part of that could be seeing a therapist and talking it out, because then that goes into like attachment. We could talk about that for ages. That has a lot to do with borderline personality disorder, emotionally absent mothers, growing up, with family that's not very supportive and trying to seek it out in other people. There's a whole bucket of worms we can open up with that. Okay. Let's see. Let's guess somebody.
You want some more water?
Yeah, I do. Let me just... Ooh. Okay. Let's...
You mind having music on the
No,
background?
not at all, as long as it's not loud.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check in with Melinda. We have not seen Melinda in a while. How is Melinda doing? I want to hear about how everything is going with her recovery and stuff. Okay, woo, woo, woo. Be our guest, put our service to the test. Let's see if it will connect. Hi! How's it going? How are you doing?
Nah, same old shit.
Same old shit. Are you
Yeah.
able to eat regular food now a little bit more?
I am, but like, I was okay for a while, but now the pain is back. I went to the doctor Tuesday, and now she thinks there might be something wrong with my kidneys. She's not sure. And pretty sure it's my gallbladder.
Oh. So what's the next stage for that? Oh, everybody says it's echoing. Is it?
It is.
I don't hear it.
It is.
Oh, is it? Let me put my headphones
Yeah.
in. Do you have headphones? Let's give this a go. Is that better, everybody? Did the echo go away? Is it still echoing for you? Or no?
No. I think
Okay.
it's okay now.
Okay. Much better. Okay, cool. Okay, so they think it might be, like how much longer
They think
can you ever...
they want to do
like other
a test on the function of my gallbladder, but we're kind of waiting to see if that's necessary at this point, because I'll have insurance in August.
Oh, okay. So you don't have insurance right now? I thought you
No.
did. Oh, geez Louise.
No.
No wonder it's been so incredibly stressful. Even more. Obviously, like, having health issues is already bad, but, like, shit. Okay, well, keep me posted about that. Is the pain, like, constant, or are there certain portions of the day it feels a little bit better? Or?
It mostly just hurts, like, when pressure is applied. It also hurts more after I eat, and just finding a comfortable position to sleep in sometimes.
I'm sure, because if you rolled over onto your stomach, you'd be like, ah, terrible.
Yeah.
And wake you up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that it gets better. I hope they figure out what it is, because clearly something in there is causing an issue,
Yeah.
Well, thanks for checking in. Let us know.
I had started a new antidepressant a little over a month ago. But now my therapist is thinking I shouldn't be on that one. And I have an appointment on Monday because I've been having like suicidal ideations.
Oh, yeah. It might be making those worse. That can be, just to throw it out there, that can be a side effect at the beginning, and it does go away, but be very cautious. I don't want anything to happen. Yeah, if it's made it worse. Because I've had some clients where it makes it worse for like a week or two and then it goes away.
I've been on it since, I don't know, it's been like 6 weeks, I think.
Oh, yeah. Then maybe see what else they can put you on, something different. Because it's for some reason made that, more prevalent for you. And that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sarah says I've had that from them. Stay on top of it. And a lot of people say they've had that, so be careful. But keep us posted. It's nice to check in with you. I'm sorry that, man, this has been like, what, 2 months?
I think a little over a month. Started April, like mid-April, so
Yeah. Yeah, ick. Well, it's good to see you. I hope that, things do get better and they figure it out. And I know at least you're getting insurance soon, too. Let's hope that gets
Hopefully. I'm getting it with the new job I'm getting. So the thing is, I also won't really have time to do things when I get insurance.
I know. Ick. Well,
Yeah.
keep us posted. Know we're here to support you. And are you still seeing your therapist?
Yeah, I see her every week.
Okay, good. Good. So you have some supports. That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, everybody likes your shirt, too, by the way.
Thanks.
Sean even says it's a really cool shirt.
It is. Pac-Man's the best.
Pac-Man is the best.
Miss Pac-Man's actually.
He says Miss
Why'd they
Pac-Man,
invent
actually.
any other video games? Just stick with Pac-Man. That's all we need. And Tetris.
I know, it's true. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I know, Tetris.
Yes.
Agreed. Tetris. Oh, my God, yes. Well, it's good to see you. Thanks for keeping us posted. Everybody
See you
says
too.
feel better. Okay?
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's been really rough, you guys. Ears start to hurt after a while having earbuds in. Like on a plane, I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's because I have really small ears, I think. But also,
I think your ears are perfect.
oh, Sean. Okay. But yeah, anyways, my ears hurt after. But thanks, Melinda, for keeping us posted. We'll be thinking of you. I know it's been like a long, rough road here, but we have a new job coming and things will get better. Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say,
Ooh, Mario Brothers 3. And
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario. I know we like a lot of games. Oops. Okay. Okay, bye, Maddie. Have to go to a barbecue. Have fun at the barbecue. You always wear earphones, Sophie Joe. Funny. Okay. Ashley says, what are the chances of having bipolar disorder if your parent has it? You guys, we're at 230,000. If we get 2 more box confetti things, 5 cards go out. That's probably the closest.
250? Is box
No.
cards?
We're almost to 250.
Oh, what's that box? Sorry.
If we get 10 box confettis, those
Yes.
ones that go,
Oh, okay.
and we have 8. Oh! Woo, 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 woo! Oh, sorry. Sean will do the, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Jacqueline. Woo, 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 woo. I try to keep it a little mellow. Woo, 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 woo. Is this another one?
I don't know what's happening.
Yay. I think it's another one. Yes, it's Aaron P. Woo. I know, hit the hills. Exactly, Nini. Woo. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Jacqueline. That puts us over the top. There we go. That's 10. Woo, 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 woo. That makes 5 cards are going to go out. You guys, are you ready?
Where are they going?
We are going to Kenyans. Thanks, BD, for all the likes. You guys, I think we're going to make it to number 1. I think we're going to have to pop some confetti. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Just as an FYI, I am sending out the gifts and cards for Patreon, like, soon. So, we pop some tomatoes. I know, right? In our moonlight. Those are awesome. Okay, Yoitz, Brittany Ann, you can get a letter. So, Yoitz, Britt is getting 1.
Let's send something to Melinda.
We'll send Melinda a letter.
Yeah, a little cheer up letter.
Okay, those are 2. We need 3 more. We get 5 total. Thanks, Katie Lane. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, it's getting crazy. I need to buy a cowbell like ASAP, Abby Jones says. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh my God. Okay, it's cruising along. Let's pick somebody. Pick somebody. Jacqueline. Would you like a card, Jacqueline? I'm putting you down for number 3. And then we have BD. BD, do you want a card? I think BD, if you want a card, I'm putting you on the list. And then the last card, number 5. Who wants it? And for all of you, we're going to need, I'm going to need you to send your address to info@katiemorton.com, or if you're on Patreon already and you've already added your address in there, just message me and let me know who you are, because I know some of you use different names depending, and so then I can...
Because the post office doesn't take 357B.
No, and everybody... oh, Cher, you're going to get one. I'm going to send you one anyway. And Danny is on the list. Everybody's saying Danny, so Danny, you're getting it. And I believe Danny already have your address from one of the very first. Remember we did the poster giveaways all that time ago. Okay, Yoitz, Brittany Ann, Melinda, I have your address. Jacqueline, BD, and Danny, I have your address, Danny. So Jacqueline, BD, and Yoitz, Brittany Ann, I need your addresses in order to send you said cards. So look for cards coming from me. I'll pop those in the mail next week. Yay, yay, yay! Amy Jacqueline says that Sean's on point with the snark.
The snark?
The snark, I don't know. You
Oh
mean
yeah,
snarky?
because I was making fun of the post office.
Yeah, the post office.
Yeah.
They're the first of all, you guys, just to get on that bandwagon for a bit. I was waiting at the post office because I needed to get some stamps for international cards because I only had a few left and I had to send out cards last time. So I go, and the guy in front of me says, I need 50 international cards. I'm sending out invites or something. And the guy at the post office is like, oh, we only have 3. We're out. And I'm like, oh, no. I'm waiting all this time, and then I'm going to go, and they're not going to have any? No. That guy goes away, takes his 30 or whatever he could get. I'm like, I need 10. Here you go. Boom. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Bless you.
Oh, my God.
Whew.
I think I blew out an
I
eyeball.
was just going to say, did you shoot your eyeball out?
I peeked a little.
But anyway, the USPS, man, there's a reason they're not that successful. Okay, let's see. Everybody says bless you. Eloise, it is terrifying. Sean's sneezes are so loud. It just really, really, really terrifies me. Okay. Let's see. Joseph says, I've been struggling with something I did as a teenager, but I'm 22 now. How do you deal with a long-term guilt when it is your fault? Thanks, Ashley Toon. Woo-woo. I think a lot of us have things that we regret. Let's not rank them. We don't need to rate them. However we feel, if we're feeling guilty and we're feeling like shit and we're still beating ourselves up over it, the best way to get out of that cycle is to talk about it, preferably with a therapist. But if not, talk about it with friends, people you trust. And I know that we don't want to talk about it because we're like, it makes us look like a shitty person, or I look like I'm just so bad. And we judge ourselves, we put ourselves down over and over and over and over. Trust me, we've all been there. But not talking about it is actually what gives it more power. It makes us feel worse and worse. And it ends up just building this big thing out of something that, yeah, it could have been big, it could have been bad, it could have been, mean. But talking about it is how we get it to go away, because then it takes the power from it. And it can make it still, obviously, it could be like a bad thing that happened, but we're able to talk about it and be like, yeah, I'm glad I'm over that part of my life. Or I'm glad that, that I moved past that and I'm better now. The more we talk about it, the less it will bother us. Trust me. I know it's hard, but just start talking about it. Okay, let's see. Justin B. Vlog says, reminds me how my dad sneezes. You can hear it across the house. That's exactly how Sean's is, I feel like. Okay, let's see. What's the difference? So Alice G is asking, what's the difference between PTSD and CPTSD? And Daly, I think, Daly, you can ask that question again, but I think I answer it in a Patreon video. But you can ask the question again and I'll answer. I know Jalen's like, Oasis, yay! Okay. Now I'm told, difference between PTSD and CPTSD. The real difference is, okay, I'm trying to just giving my brain a minute to percolate and put all the information out where I need it to use it. PTSD, I'd need to look at my DSM for the exact criteria, but PTSD can come along with a lot of different symptoms, being like panic attacks, being hypervigilant, and it's expressed in more of an anxiety-like state. CPTSD, Because C, if you don't know what CPTSD is like complex PTSD, meaning that we've been in an abusive situation we have trauma over and over. It's repeated traumas. And usually people who have CPTSD, it's something like, let's say you grew up in a really tumultuous household where your dad or mom was really abusive to one or the other, and everybody was always fighting and punching. It was just really scary, and it happened all the time. Repeated trauma is what gives us CPTSD. And CPTSD tends to express itself more like borderline personality disorder, meaning that because we have been traumatized so much, it's hard for us to trust people, and we can have like weird attachments to people because we'll think, oh, they're good, but like they could always do something hurtful because that's kind of what we're used to because we've been traumatized a lot. It makes it hard for us to have healthy attachment and healthy relationships with people. It also, in truth, it just causes a lot of the same symptoms as borderline personality disorder. And it's not the same, but it expresses itself very similarly. And so that's really the difference. I feel like CPTSD affects more relationships and communication, where PTSD on its own is more symptomatic of anxiety and like panic and flashbacks and stuff like that. Not that CPTSD doesn't have those, but it has the added effect of relationships. Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah. Thanks, Nini. Nini put in my video for that. Because that really helps in everything. Okay, I hope that helps make a little bit of sense for you. I know it's hard to keep up, therapy. I totally agree. Okay, Daly's question. I was looking for this. I know, number 4. I think it's the highest. Okay, how do you deal with silence in therapy when it makes you extremely anxious? Could my therapist be doing this on purpose to watch my reaction? I mean, I can't speak for your therapist, but I know that I would never do that to watch for a reaction. Usually silence in therapy is, and this, I'm not putting it on you as a client, but it's usually something that, like, I've asked a question and my client doesn't know what to say, or I'm kind of letting something hang, like I'm letting a situation or a statement hang for a bit so that we can, like, digest what we just talked about and what happened. But silence in therapy is very normal. It shouldn't be the whole session by any means, but it can be like 30 seconds or a minute at a time, periodically throughout the entire 50-minute session. I think the best way to kind of get comfortable with it is to know that it's normal and to know that it's okay. Thanks, Champagne Supernova. Woo, woo, woo. Because I think that when we worry and we think, oh my God, what are they thinking? What's happening? That's when the anxiety builds and builds and builds. But know that your therapist it's okay. It's part of the process. Sometimes we need a little minute. Like I just said, I need to give my brain a minute to percolate the information so I can use it. We all need like those little breaks in that time. And sometimes it's okay for there to be silence. And sometimes it's just giving you time to either answer, to say yes, no, or I don't know, or oh, this is so stressful. But overall, like I always say, let your therapist know. Say the silence in session really makes me anxious and I don't know how to deal with it. And then you can have an honest conversation about it, because as a therapist, I can tell you the first few sessions I ever worked as a therapist, any silence made me anxious, like upset and worried, and like, oh my God, am I not doing my job right? What's happening? I should have things to say. I should have questions to ask. Oh my God, I'm going to be terrible at this. Why did blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, over time, we get used to it. We can be comfortable with it, and we can use it to our advantage. We can give ourselves time to process things. I can let something hang so that it challenges you to try something different and to really actually think about that, or try your best to talk through that traumatic experience. Silence can be so therapeutic in and of itself. So just talk about it. Yes, silence is so powerful. I totally agree, Lauren. Anyway, that's my those are my thoughts on that. Okay. Okay, Sophie Joe, that's fine. You can message me that. Puddle Gum says, I had therapists be silent when the answer I gave was either flippant or incomplete, since I use humor to mask vulnerability. That's very true, too, because we'll let something sit, because a lot of people do that. I have a lot of clients. I used to have a client that would tell me about horrific trauma that happened to her, all the while talking about it like this, and I would just be quiet. I wouldn't respond. And then when she would stop, I'd say, you're doing that again. You're laughing when something's really painful. I want you to recognize that. So the silence was my way of like drawing attention to that so that we could work through that. So just, humor is very normal. It's like, I can't tell you how many clients I have that use humor as like a shield. Like, no, I'm just going to make jokes. And, oh, I'm sorry, Eloise. I hope that at least brightened your day a little bit. We're here to talk and have a fun time. But yeah, humor is very normal to use as like a shield against things you don't want to talk about. Okay, Let's answer some questions. I don't have feelings, only humor. Beep boop. Exactly, sheepishness. Okay, Ashley says, the first time I went to therapy, she cried, held me, and rocked side to side, then just sat in silence after I would say something. Your therapist cried and held you? Don't see that therapist. I'm just going to say that. I don't think, that's not good. I know, Taylor knows. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Let's guess somebody. Denise, are you ready to guess? Are you ready? Let's guess. We haven't met Denise before, I don't believe, on here. Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you.
Now, where am I?
You're on YouNow live stream on, you're like on the screen. Half of the screen is you. Boop.
Oh, did it freeze?
Uh-oh, Denise, you're frozen. You're
Nice.
frozen. D-nice. Uh-oh. We could try again later, Denise. It's frozen. Let's see if it'll come through. Nope. It kicked. Nope. Nope. I was getting my headphones ready because I heard there was an echo. Oh, dear. I know, right? We always have the... well, we could try again. I don't always understand you now. Okay. Luke Raka? Am I saying that right? Says, is a school counselor capable of being a therapist? It depends on their certifications. I don't want to say no or yes as a statement as a whole, because some school counselors haven't had, a lot of school counselors I interact with is what I should say. They have a 4-year degree in psychology and then they do a short training to become a school counselor. And one of the school counselors I work with a lot is actually in her social work grad school program, but that's not what she had to do to become a school counselor. That's because she wants to do social work. And so they don't have to, and they don't always have that licensing or certification, but some do. Many do. Like my old high school that I grew up at, the school counselor there does, but he used to not. And so know that you can ask, and you can, it's okay to ask someone like, hey, do you have your master's? Are you a licensed therapist or a licensed counselor? Because they can be an LPCC, a licensed professional clinical counselor. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, so ask them. But at the end of the day, what I find to be the most common, you guys can disagree in the chat if you don't think, oh, thanks Sheepishness for putting the differences in there. Yay! But I would ask and know that most school counselors, in my experience, do not have certifications. Usually they're just there to help guide you to get to college and to listen when you're having a hard time with testing or classes, and make sure that you get an IEP when you need it. And that's more their role versus being an actual therapist. Some schools, though, however, the school counselor can then refer you to the school district psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor, things like that. So, okay. Let's see. Okay. I haven't struggled. So Ashley Toon. Whoa, it's going really fast. Ashley Toon says, I haven't struggled as much with depression since 2 years ago. Since my periods started my period today, so I think it might be PMDD. How can that be regulated? In truth, Ashley, the best way to manage PMDD is you have to work in conjunction with your OB or whoever you see for your regular checkups, your female, like your pap smears and all of that stuff. Work with them, and a psychiatrist. That's the best combination because they have to talk to one another. And I know a lot of OBs themselves will diagnose and treat PMDD on its own. I like the added benefit of having a psychiatrist because they're better with the medications, like the psychotropic medications, meaning medications for our mental health. They have a better knowledge on that. But your OB will know more about the female part of it and the cycle and stuff like that. And so, yeah, track your cycle. Maybe download that Clue app. Other people talk about MyFlow. There's a bunch of different apps available. But, track it, and then you give them that information, and hopefully they can help you out with that. Thanks, BD. Woo, 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 woo.
Today.
Huh?
It's off the hook today.
It's been super busy, you guys.
And because of that,
goodness.
I'm going to give you a break. We're going to listen to a song.
Sean says we're listening to a song.
You've been talking so much, I just give you a break.
It gets so bashful. I love it. Thanks, Nick Jester. It's my favorite. Ned Jester. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. Dunka Shane. Is Carrie here? We have to use our back scratchers. We hit 300. I don't think we've ever had 300,000 likes, you guys. Now we're supposed to do, for 5 minutes, we hit 300,000. We're supposed to do subscriber only chat. 5 minutes. We ready? Let's do this. We've hit another goal. I can't even believe it. Okay.
Bye, sheep business. Where are you going?
Bye. Now it's subscriber only chat.
How
Bye
does that
bye. I have no idea. We're about to see.
Okay,
I
but
just
still-
turned it on.
Okay.
This is the strangest commercial I've ever seen. We're still at 4. Oh, this is fancy. Yes. It's very...
Okay,
it's,
but people don't leave. We're going to come right
no,
back.
we're coming back. We only got 5 minutes. We're already like 30 seconds in.
Okay.
Hey, Ashley Bosta Volleyball. Katie Lane is here. It's just us, Jalen. It's true. Is it weird? Do we not like it? We can stop it. This
Well,
is supposed to be an added benefit.
The people who support.
I
you
know. Aaron P says, hey, and Sarah. Very cool. I know,
Super
Denise,
cool.
right? Jacqueline's sending some love. It's club subscriber. Does it look different to you guys? It looks no different to me. Of course, Danny. I'm happy to send the card. It's nice, Jalen says. Oh, it dropped you. That's weird. I would never do that. Okay, Carly was asking how to tell the difference between CPTSD and borderline. Good question. CPTSD and borderline has more relational issues as a whole. That whole feeling of like, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, that borderlines can feel like, maybe I'll do a video on it. Because it's hard to talk about quickly. It's something that I'd have to like talk about the symptoms and the diagnosis of CPTSD and then talk about the symptoms and the diagnosis of BPD. Video coming your way. Okay. Oh, you guys like this? Yeah, able to read the comment. It's peaceful. We can control the scroll. It's true. So, and we have like 3.5 minutes left, you guys. So anyway, I can talk about that and the differences because in truth, they're very slight. It'd be very hard for someone to diagnose properly. And my guess is that's why they haven't added CPTSD to the DSM, but I don't know. But there are some things, there's a little more volatility that people feel when they have BPD versus CPTSD. Just throwing that out there. Okay.
So, what do you guys want to
I know.
chat
So,
about?
EMDR update finished
You
a
got
target
your
last session.
extension?
That's awesome, Sarah. That's so cool. Yay. Elizabeth's asking, how do we deal with trauma anniversaries? To be honest, the best way to manage them, and we've talked about this a little bit before, is preparing ahead, making sure that we allow ourselves to feel what we feel. Sierra Joy, I love it. Woo, 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 new subscriber. Yay, yay, yay. Anyways, so, okay, back into the question. Anniversaries, we have to prepare ahead. Make sure that we don't have a ton of stuff going on that day, that we can just enjoy ourselves and we can feel whatever we feel. We can be around people who are supportive. And I would just give yourself the time. Woo, 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 Champagne Supernova, new subscriber. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, Denise, yeah, I will do more videos. I do have some, I know, welcome to the sub club. I do have some videos on DBT skills. You can search for them and I can definitely do more. But as far as the anniversaries, preparing ahead, having supportive people around, taking that day for yourself, and making sure that if you worry, like for suicidal thoughts getting worse and stuff, then plan to have someone with you all day into the evening. Maybe have someone stay over. I think that that's kind of a way for us to best manage it, because being alone the whole time is not healthy and it can make us spiral out of control, but still knowing that it's okay to cry. That's why you need to have someone around who you're okay crying in front of and feeling bad and talking about it all day if you need to, and knowing that that's okay too. It's okay to feel bad on anniversaries. I completely understand. I think it's when we fight it that it feels worse. Okay? I know, busy. We got 1 more minute, you guys. Look at all this. Okay, so Jalen says, I just want to say this community is amazing. My life has changed for the better since finding you. Aw, we love you too, Jalen. That's so great. And it's true. I was just messaging with someone. I won't say their name because I don't know if they want me to tell them, but tell everybody. But she was wanting to get a tattoo of the tree, and she was asking if I was okay with that, and I was like, do it. Just make sure you share it with me. And I was thinking that I would like to get a tattoo of the tree because it's been such a life-changing thing for me, and it's been something that like has changed my life for the better, and it's just wow. right?
But
It's,
if someone's going to do that, just be aware that the tree is going to change soon.
Oh yeah, we are
so
changing.
Don't use the new. Don't use the old tree for.
They
for
can
a
use
tattoo.
whatever tree they want. We're updating the tree. It's not going to change much. It'll just be a little bit different. I hope you like it. I'm really excited. It has creatures in it.
Oh, you're back.
Heyo. Oh, we're back. We're back. It's regular chat, everybody. Everybody's in it now. Everybody's chatting. I know the community is amazing, Danny. I agree. Yes, and tattoos are forever. Also remember that. Good message, Sarah. I completely agree.
Number 3.
And
what?
you're back. You're back. Woo woo. Was it strange? What happens on the other side? Does it, like, you could just say you're putting stuff in and it doesn't allow you, or how does it change? Okay, Lynn is asking, is it normal to smile or laugh when someone is talking about something sad? I don't think it's funny at all, but I just laugh uncontrollably. There are a couple things. I've talked about this before. If we laugh or cry at weird, inappropriate times, there is something called pseudobulbar affect. Pseudobulbar-AFFET. ECT. I'm trying to think it out in my head. Sorry. So pseudobulbar affect is something that happens with brain traumas. It's not that common, but I just want to throw it out there because it's something I'm aware of. As a therapist, it's something we're supposed to be aware of because it can make people cry and laugh when it's like not appropriate. But know that it is a very normal response if we feel high anxiety, if we are just feeling overwhelmed in general and things happen and we honestly just don't even know how to deal. Instead of dissociating, some people laugh or cry. And it can, in comedy, like we were talking about, like making jokes in therapy and stuff like that. Woo, 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 Natasha, new subscriber. Woo, woo, woo. Yay, yay, yay. But it is very normal to laugh because you can use comedy and use laughing as a way to just like use a shield. Like, I don't want to talk about that, so I'm going to make a joke and make it laugh. But if we're not making jokes or making people laugh, if we're just laughing, it's more likely the fact that you just feel really overwhelmed. So I'd encourage you to start talking to a therapist and talking about those things, which it sounds like maybe you are. And talk about why you think you laugh and why it comes up. It's usually just a defense mechanism or a sign of overwhelm. Okay.
Oh, streaming
Let's
nominations.
see.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Before
put
you
it up.
end. Okay, Sean's going to... So streaming nominations. The nomination is ending June 9th. That's a week from today. We have a week from today to get me nominated.
Right, do they know what that is?
And nominated for the Streamies. Do you guys remember last year we were nominated? And the Streamies are online awards. And it's for YouTubers and other people who are digital creators. It's not just YouTubers,
I'm gonna
but
put the link up. And
Sean's gonna put the link up. But the Streamies are an award. I've never won an award, by the way.
It would help out so much.
It would be awesome because it's just more exposure for our community so we can reach more people. And so right now is the nomination period. And then they do the top, is 4, right? The top 4?
Yeah, so in order to make the top 4.
In order to make top 4, we have to be
support.
nominated. And so then when we reach top 4, then it's open voting. Do you guys remember we did the voting last year? Because I didn't even push for nominations last year because I was like, I pushed and tried to get it every year, but we got nominated. So hopefully this year we get nominated too. So I need your help to make that happen. And then once we reach top 4, then we get to vote. And then hopefully we win. Hooray! And then I get to give a speech. So nervous. Okay. So anyways, that's what it is. Okay. Can you nominate more than once, Sean?
Yep.
Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
In 2 different categories. So the categories are health and wellness.
Yep. And science education.
Yep.
I put myself down for health and wellness and science. You have to go in and like select which ones you want to potentially be nominated for. I selected health and wellness and science and education because...
Oh, guess what?
Huh?
Java Jen graduated.
Oh, Java Jen graduated! Woo, 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 woo! Yay, 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 yay! All that hard work! Sorry, I'm trying to lay low on the cowbell. I know I went real hard earlier, so we're just going to kind of...
Went hard on the cowbell.
I went hard on the cowbell. Now we're trying to come out of it real slow. Oh, bye, Sophie Joe. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you too, Aaron. It's the freaking weekend. Yay, yay, yay. I always like to end my Fridays with you guys. It's really awesome. So, yeah, sports and wellness. You're right. And I always get lumped into that category. That's why I selected it, even though I would prefer to not be in sports. why would I be with people who do workout videos? That's what happened to me last year. So I'm hoping science and education, but you can vote for both. And I'd nominate for both, and we'll see which one ends up working out, because I think the streamies then kind of decide which category they think is best for me. So we'll let them decide, but I'm hoping that I, that I get to be on the science education.
You could put it on either an individual or a channel, but the channel name is Kati Morton.
Oh yeah, the channel name is Kati Morton. Does it matter what they do?
You know, they made it kind of confusing. I don't think it really matters.
We don't
At the
think
end
it
of the day,
matters.
I think that they'll get.
They'll know who I am, hopefully. Maybe, question mark. Okay. Hey, thank you, Sheepishness. You guys are so amazing.
So what are we talking about next?
What can I talk about? Lil Hartling says, what can I talk about on my YouTube about mental health? Whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with talking about. I think a lot of people just share their stories and their own experience, and that's what's been really helpful for people. But make sure, and this is something that I caution people against, and I've talked with other Kenyans about this, is make sure when you put information out there that you're not giving people ammunition to hurt you. And I know that sounds really weird to say, but make sure that whatever we're putting out there, we're okay with other people knowing it and potentially saying it back to us later. Because there are trolls. I want all of you to be protected and to be aware of that. So I love that you share your stories and everything like that. It asks for a name and a channel name. So Kati Morton and then Kati Morton. Thanks, Denise. And so I think that, just make sure you don't put anything out there that you're not okay with people having. Secrets wonders how we can meet other Kenyans in real life. You can come to VidCon Anaheim and come to the meetup. The meetup
VidCon Australia.
Or VidCon Australia if you are.
Or Playlist Live in DC.
We don't know if we're going to play this live in DC.
Oh, I just assumed.
I think it's the same time as Australia.
Is it really?
Usually.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know if we will be there. Thanks, Britt Bat, the kitty cat. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Oh, giveaway. Oh, we did. No. We didn't do giveaway. We did subscriber only chat for 5 minutes.
No, at 300,000 though.
Yeah, that's what it was. Subscriber chat.
Really?
That was what we made.
Oh.
We did our giveaways. We're all out of giveaways. How far are you from Melbourne? You're not that far, are you, Rachel? And I'm going to try still to come around and see people. But I'm going to try to come to Sydney. I'm going to try to go to Perth. Those are my goals. But it's all like, it's just time off and it's money. And so I'm trying to find a way. I've applied for some grants. I've asked, for different ways to get the money. I've asked for a scholarship from Vlogbrothers. I've applied for a grant through Go Australia. So I'm trying to get a bunch of different things. So we'll just see. I haven't heard back from either of those yet, but pretty please.
But, it would be nice to tour around and go to some schools and talk.
Yeah, because Australia's ginormous. And I would love to meet all of you wonderful people on that large continent. People assume Australia is just like a state, but it's huge. So I want to make sure that I can come around. I would love to, Tony. I'm going to try. So I'll do my best, but I will be in Melbourne, I know, for September 7th through 9th, I think are the dates. And you can follow along on Snapchat and Instagram because that's where I post all of my travels and all of my things. So, and I would love to come to England. And hopefully next year I'll do even more traveling. Maybe that's something that we do. Hopefully we'll come to, I know, right? It's true. It's true, Minimalist Goth. Sean needs to win the lotto. Win the lotto! Oh, nice, Denise. Yeah, we could potentially get together. I could do a meetup that time. Just remind me, okay? Yeah, Australia is almost the same size as the U.S. as a whole. Just keeping that in mind for some. Good job, Carly.
Jacqueline's like, what if I send you $1,000 to come to Canada?
We could come to Canada.
We're going to Moose Jaw.
Oh, here we come. Is it Toronto or where was it?
I don't know.
I would totally go. We would do that. I'd love to come to Canada. Everybody's loving it. Sean is a good DJ, isn't he? Bring home a baby kangaroo. I know, right? I really just want to see a kangaroo. I'm also terrified of kangaroos. Have you seen them balancing on their tail and like kicking others? Scary. So, but yes, I'd love to come to Ontario. I know we have a lot of Canadians in the house. I send stuff there every month. But yeah, well, hopefully, I know the poutine. You got to get like good poutine though, which I feel like is like in a
La Banquise.
Ooh, La Banquise is the best, apparently. Okay. Oh yeah, Vancouver Island. You guys, I would love to travel everywhere. I'd love to come and see all of you. And the funny thing is, what did we try? It wasn't Vegemite. Marmite?
Marmite.
We actually kind of liked
Cabana
it.
sucre.
We actually kind of liked it. I don't hate, we can't help it. Oh, wallabies. Okay, so the kangaroos are mangy rascals, but the wallabies are cute. I know Sean is important to the Kenyan forest. I totally agree.
Who's this Sean guy?
Oh, Ashley, it's your first time? Yay! Welcome to the live stream. This is what it's like. Who knows what's going to happen on a live stream? Nobody knows. And it changes every time. Ooh, Michigan pasties. Really? I do like a pasty. Totally down for that. I would go everywhere if we could. I don't think we're number 1 yet, are we? We're so close. So close. And this will be our first time as number 1. I have to pop the confetti. Pew!
The champagne.
I know. The confetti actually is a popper. You have to like put it. Poof!
Oh,
it's
that's
like
right.
a little
You get
thing.
number 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna.
shit.
We're number 3. Number 3. Have I ever been to the Caribbean? I have. I've been to Aruba.
Funny story.
Thanks, Meg Keeve. We went to Aruba. Sean and I did for a week. And that was it was wonderful.
You
but
saved my life.
that wasn't that time though. And then the second time we went to St. Martin's, and Sean got bit by some kind of spider or something, and it made his whole elbow swell up like all water and gross. And I was like, we got to go to the doctor. And he's like, I don't want to go to some weird Caribbean doctor that doesn't know what they're doing.
Witch doctor.
He said witch doctor. That's what he did say. And he said, I want to pay $500, We'll wait till we get back. Well, we were there for like a whole nother week. And he did not do well. So then we went, the next day we went ziplining. So his bite was above his heart.
No.
Not a good thing. And then I don't even know how to say this, I guess. We woke up the next day and Sean had a full body rash. And he was like confused and he was like knocking water bottles
so
over.
confused,
And he
though.
was so thirsty. And I was like, we have to go to the doctor. And so that day I started looking up all sorts of crazy shit. And I was like, you could have got bit by this. It could be this. You're going to die. I don't know what's happening. We need to go to the doctor. And then we went to the doctor and they were closed. They're like, oh, he's not in today. Can you come tomorrow at this time? And I was like, yes, we will be there. And so we went. It turns out Sean had blood poisoning and would have died if this bitch didn't get his stubborn ass to the doctor. So sometimes when Sean doesn't want to do something, I'm like, hey, remember that time I saved your life? Yeah. Let's do this.
It's true.
But it was scary. Oh. And why so stubborn? You had a full fucking body rash.
I thought it was gonna go. Remember, I put baking
soda all over you. He was like, I think this is gonna fix it, and I was like,
it's not gonna fix it.
probably go to the doctor. Yeah. Oh, Sarah got bit on her face. Spider bites are nasty. They can be really nasty. I don't know, Wildflower. It's a good question. Because thanks, Denise.
My spidey sense
Yes,
is you too.
Elizabeth. The moral of the story: go to the doctor. You heard it here first. Thank you so much, you guys. You always make you just make my day. You make my week wonderful. Thank you all. My life is so different because of you and in such a good and wonderful, crazy way. So, oh, and Sean's turning on the cowbell. But thank you for hanging out. I would hang out longer if I could, but I have a hangout with another Patreon patron, another Kenyan. I have a hangout in 15 minutes. So, thank you so much. I hope you guys like your monthly gifts. They're really funny. I'm super excited. And they were actually inspired by something Aaron sent, so thanks, Aaron. But I love you all. I will be sending out your giveaways tomorrow morning.
Bye.
So they will come out soon. Bye, Pops. Bye, Danny.
Bye, everyone.
Allie.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. And I will be back up on Wednesday. I'll probably only do an hour this Wednesday because my mom is coming in town. The mamas. I don't know if she'll come on. My mom is very
Bye,
shy.
Sarah.
So I don't know if she'll come on, but I'll try to have her on. Bye, Knit Jester and Jacqueline and Amy Jacqueline and Lauren and Sarah. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much, BD and Cher and na-na-na-na-na. Thanks for being on, Aaron, and everybody. It was so wonderful to see you. I love you all, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.